Hello, welcome to this session of OpenMentor.net. In this session, we are going to see VBScript file handling. VBScript can do a lot of things. It's a very powerful tool. It's not a fully object-oriented language. At the same time, it's not a fully procedural language either. There are some built-in objects that you can start using it. To handle files, you need to use some of the built-in objects. For example, to handle file system, you need to create objects. Before that, we need two handles or two object pointers, you can say. The name can be anything, FSO and F. FSO stands for file system object. The name can be anything. But this is a standard line. You need to have a file system object. Whenever there's an object, you cannot simply use as assignment. You have to use the keyword set. Set the object equal to create object of. Whenever you are dealing with file system, flat file system, you need to say scripting dot file system object. This is a standard syntax. Once you have the file system object in your hand, then for the other handle, for the other pointer, you need to say set f equal to FSO that object dot, this is a method within that object, open text file. So first you create FSO, then you say FSO dot open text file. The first parameter is the file name. Always use double backslashes to avoid escape issues. Then the mode 2 means write. There are three modes you can open the file. One is read mode, 2 is write mode, 8 is append mode. The third parameter, true, means if the file does not exist, it will create that file. So you don't have to worry about whether the file exists or not. So first line is create object. Second thing is open the file in whatever mode. Currently in this program, I have opened it in write mode. Then I have given f dot this object dot write line. I am writing line 1, f dot write line. I am doing line 2. Then finally close that file handle dot close, so that you are opening the file, you are closing the file here. Towards the end of it, you have got two handles. Okay, you have two handles, so you need to make sure those two handles are removed, or say they are released to the memory. So set if equal to nothing, set FSO equal to nothing. The moment you say nothing, these objects that are created in the memory are released back to the memory so that they don't occupy garbage space. So this is the fundamental syntax of file handling. I am opening it in write mode. Let us see whether this file is created and the write operations do happen. Let us see here. I go back to this D drive, dir myfile.txt. It doesn't exist now. Now let us execute this file, VB files. So I execute this. It has finished the execution. It has come back to the prompt. Now let us do the dir. Now the file has been created because I opened it in write mode. So it has created the file. It has got some 32 bytes. Let us type that. Type myfile.txt. So whatever we have done through write line, they are appearing here as right. This is line 1. This is line 2. So the file was not there. The moment we executed this program, the file was opened in write mode. These two lines were written into that. Now let me execute it once again. VB files. It got executed. Now I type the file again. Again there are only two lines. Previously there were two lines. Now once I executed, it is having only two lines. The reason is whenever you are dealing with files, okay, if you are opening in write mode, then it will scratch the existing content and then write it new. So if there is any previous content, it will get erased. So you need to be careful when you are opening in write mode. Now instead, I don't want to erase the previous content. I just want to append to the existing content. Don't open in write mode, open it in append mode. Let us open it in append mode, then execute it. Now let us execute this. Now let me type this file. Okay, Look at this. Now there are 4 lines. So this is line 1 and 2 previously written. Since I opened in an append mode, these 2 lines are again written. So write mode removes the existing content. Append mode just keeps on adding towards the end of it. So this is, we have seen write mode and append mode. Now I want to read the lines from the file. Okay. Now once you want to read from the file, you need to use open mode 1. Okay. Let us try to execute it. I'm opening in read mode, but I'm issuing a write line command. Let us see what happens over here. Now it is giving me an error. Line number 11, bad file mode. So I opened it in read mode, that is read only mode, but I'm trying to write. So this is not correct. So whenever you are doing a read mode, you cannot issue write line command. So all you need to do is, okay, read lines. So you have to read the lines from the file. So how to read the lines? Very simple. Okay, I altered the content of myfile.txt to have hello, how are you in 4 different lines. Now I want to read from the file. There are 2 ways to read from the file. If you issue this command, a variable L equal to that file system handle dot read all. First you need to open it in read mode. Then if you issue read all and then MSG box L, look at what happens. Let us execute this. See, the content of the file is this. The whole content is read in a single variable. So if you issue read all command, it will read the whole content into a single variable in 1 line. Suppose you want to read line by line, there is another way. Let us see how that works. Okay, look at this. Instead of reading all the line in one shot, I am using a command L is equal to f.readLine. This will read 1 line at a time. Now, but how do I know how many lines are there in the file? So there is a standard command f.atEndOfStream. At end of stream will become true when it reaches the end of file. So not of at end of stream, that means as long as the file has not reached the end, you have lines in that to read. So you can use in a while when loop, while not of f.atEndOfStream, read line by line and then print them one by one. Let us execute this one. Now you see, first line is hello, second read line reads how or you. 4 lines are read one after the other in this loop. The moment it goes for the 5th line, this f.atEndOfStream will become true because you have reached the end of file. So not of true will become false, so the while loop exits. So when you are dealing with file system objects, create the object, open the file in read, write or append mode, either write line or read line, then finally close the file. Before closing everything, you need to make sure those 2 file system objects are set to nothing so that it releases the space. I end this session here. Thank you.